of steroids, but I will say there's one particular steroid, and I'm going to write about this in my applied metabolics very soon. There's one particular steroid which I call the most dangerous steroid on earth by far. It
Yeah.
just happens to be also, sadly, probably the most popular anabolic steroid. It's called trenbolone.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
so.
trenbolone, well, what the actual pharmaceutical companies stopped making trenbolone something like 40 years ago. Any trenbolone that's available is only available on the internet in what they call these underground labs or whatever you want to call them.
Oh,
There's
so
no guarantee of
right,
purity. There's no guarantee of quality control or purity. But besides that, what I'm trying to say is when you buy trenbolone online, you don't even know if you're getting the full potency. You don't even know if you're getting the pure drug. There was a case of an 30-year-old Australian bodybuilder who purchased trenbolone from an online vendor,
yeah,
and unfortunately, there wasn't much quality control in the production of that trenbolone. It was laced with arsenic,
yeah,
which is a poison. And this man, who was normally a healthy young man, died. He actually died from trenbolone. Now, even if we discount that, let's face it, there are probably God knows how many people use trenbolone without incident. They like it because it does seem it's a very potent steroid. If you get real trenbolone, I will say it's extremely potent at producing muscle size and strength. It really is. There's no doubt about that. However, what a lot of people don't know, and I'm going to point this out in my article, is animal studies, and it has to be animal studies because this involves taking pieces of brain. You can't do that with a living human. What they found is when you give them doses of trenbolone equal to what, let's say, bodybuilders and recreational bodybuilders are taking, it causes brain changes that set you up for dementia, Alzheimer's disease. It causes an increased production of certain abnormal proteins associated with dementia, such as beta amyloid and tau. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is consistent use of trenbolone. They might not feel nothing now while
sure,
they're in their 20s, but
yeah,
when they get to be their 30s, if they continue to use trenbolone, when they could be 30s and 40s, they're going to notice things like memory problems, maybe inability to concentrate, and maybe by the time they're 50, they might have full blown Alzheimer's disease.